Good morning, everybody. If I talk a little bit funny, it's because I just got back from the dentist and I had a filling down here and up here. So essentially, it's getting better, but my mouth is pretty numb right now. So apologies in advance. Another thing I just wanted to briefly mention was that a big part of a farmer's life is following the seasons. In the spring, you plant. In the summer, you irrigate. In the fall, you harvest. And in the wintertime, because I don't have any livestock, my life just really slows down. And so I don't post as much content. And also it's the holidays. And so I try to spend a little bit less time on my phone and on my computer and more time with my family and with Grant. Especially today, because today is our second wedding anniversary, which is crazy to say. Grant got a trailer for Christmas. This is something that he's been wanting for quite some time. And I think he's pretty excited about this purchase. Happy anniversary, sweetheart.
Yay. Look at the upgrade. Noticeable difference, huh?
I know. We have used that trailer for so many years, gone on a lot of different dirt bike and camping trips with it, hauled some four-wheelers around, hauled some dirt bikes around.
This one I use for the little four-wheeler. Now that we have the Ranger and the Razor, it wouldn't fit on that trailer, so I need this trailer.
It's perfect. Now we have a small, a medium, and a mid-sized. Now we just need a big one. Like a big one. Like a semi-trailer. That's kind of next on the shopping list. Tell us a little bit about the weather today, Grant.
Man, it is getting slick on the roads. Like, I had to pull my new trailer on the gravel all the way home because it was so slick out.
It is, I think, 5 or 8 degrees Fahrenheit right now. And there's some moisture coming down. As you can see, you can't see too far off into the distance right now. But we have 2 tasks we need to accomplish today. I have been big on the idea of personal betterment lately. So I have this list in the Notes app on my phone, and the title of it is Things I Don't Know Very Much About, but would really like to learn about. And on the top of that list is fertilizer. So I'd like to be spending some time this winter educating myself. And so today we are having dry fertilizer applied on one of the fields that Grant and I rent. And so I'm going out to talk with the applicator, see the process, and hopefully learn a little bit more about it. And with that, take you guys along with me so you guys can learn as well.
She just came from the dentist and is having trouble keeping things in her mouth.
The dentist said I couldn't eat yet, only drink, but I have to hold my lips shut. Otherwise the liquid just falls out.
Well, good thing you can still talk and smile, kind of.
Thanks for having me out. I appreciate it. What's your name?
Brennan Jennings.
It's nice to meet you. How long have you been operating this particular machine?
This will be my second year of this machine.
And what exactly are we running? What would you call this if someone was to see this? What are we in?
Well, a lot of my friends in Omaha, they call it a tractor, but it's a dry floater or a dry spreader.
Gotcha. How fast are we going spreading dry fertilizer?
It depends. This machine is capable of spreading dry at 30 mile an hour, but actually with the GPS, it can only go up to 25.
Gotcha.
I usually run it like 20, 22, somewhere in there.
And then, of course, probably depending on field texture, dips, valleys, hills, that kind of thing.
If it's a super flat field where it's nothing but just turns, then I will run it closer to 25. I'm not sure how excited my bosses would be about that.
What kind of things are you looking at on the monitor?
So I'm kind of just looking at the monitor, make sure that I'm not making any big skips. This blue area is where I have spread. This gray area is where I haven't. I can actually show you a better view of that.
Oh, super cool.
It's just an overview. And I'm also looking at this top number is what we're trying to put on per acre.
Like the target rate?
Yeah, how many pounds per acre we're trying to put on. This bottom one is what the machine's actually doing. Like when I slow down, it throws the rate up because the machine has to slow the belt down.
Gotcha. Are we doing just like a fixed rate, or do we do a varied rate at all?
This field right now, it's a straight rate, so we're just doing 169 pounds to the acres. And there are some fields where if you do soil sampling, you can actually get like, this acre will have 150 pounds to the acre, while this one over here will only have 40.
Oh, wow.
Different products. You can, the biggest deviation I've ever seen was one side of the field had only 10 pounds to the acre, while the other side of the field had closer to 500 pounds to the acre.
That is crazy. Wow. And then I assume you have a scale telling you how much fertilizer we have left.
No, it's purely based off of, we have cameras where I can look in.
Oh, really?
And see, like, that's been one, and it might switch over soon. I can't really tell because I have the tarp closed
Okay.
right now.
And we're running with the tarp closed because we are getting some moisture in the air, right?
Yeah, so certain fertilizers, when there's moisture in the air, it tends to gunk up and get really sticky, and that'll cause plugs in my tubes for spreading. Gotcha.
And it's just coming out. Is it air that's pushing it out?
So yeah, on the back of the machine, there's a big fan that kind of just, it pushes it through the tubes where the fertilizer's dropping into, and then it blows it out to the booms.
Gotcha. Super cool. What's the most acres you've spread in a day?
Somewhere in the 1,150 range.
That's crazy.
That's actually really cool. I mean, I have this done every other year, and I've never come out to watch. And that guy is moving. That'd be a rough ride in there. That's really cool. That machine is, I don't know how much that thing costs. It's probably $450, maybe $500,000, and I think I pay them around, I think $8 per acre to applicate that. And so for me just doing this every other year, and a $500,000 machine is just unpractical to have for every other year. So with the amount of acres we cover with it, it would never pay for itself. And what's super nice about this is bad weather, they've got a truck sitting at the end with a guy in it, so they make it work super fast. If it was me out here trying to do it, that just would not go over well. So this is the best way we have found to do it, and the co-op around here treats us very well.
All right, so on this field, we are applying 50 pounds per acre of AMS, or ammonium sulfate. Then we're putting on 200 pounds of MAP 1152O, 11 units of nitrogen, and 52 units of phosphorus, and then 0 units of potash.
So right now it's in dry form, so they're augering it from the truck into the machine. And then it's like the fertilizer is very corrosive, so everything's made out of stainless steel or it's replaceable.
Last thing on our to-do list for today, a few weeks ago we dropped off the combine to have complete checkover done. All the belts, all the drives, gears, all those kind of things were all looked over. Good news, nothing bad was found, and all the little big piles of corn stalks and any kind of dust or dirt or debris has all been blown off, and it was given a quick wash, but not like a polish the whole thing wash. But it's going to get really, really cold, so the goal is to get this thing in the building. I believe some treatment was also put in the diesel. But the combine is going away for quite some time, and I'm a little bit sad, but I'm also excited, looking forward to planting season, because I think that might be my favorite season. I think one of the things I like so much about planting season is that it's getting warm and sunny for longer periods of time. I don't like this cold weather stuff.
Combine's good to go, but it has 1 bar of fuel. Hopefully I can make it home, I guess. I don't know. I really suck to have this thing run out of fuel out here. So for the people who don't know about farm equipment, they have really big tires, and when they sit outside, they kind of get flat spots in them, and then when it's cold, those flat spots get really hard. Then when you drive them down the road, it's really bumpy. So until the tires warm up, it's gonna be a rough ride. I had this thing at 13 miles an hour. It can go 23, but that would just be way too rough. Oh my, this can be a long ride home. Hope I don't run out of fuel.
There are a lot of things that I would consider myself to be pretty good at, but I'll be honest, driving manual is not necessarily one of them. But I have been trying to improve my skills because I know it's a good life thing, and now it's also on my list of ways that I can better myself. So I've started doing my New Year's resolutions and goals early this year so that I can get into good habits and not just start January 1st. So I hope I don't kill it. There we go. Not so bad. This YouTube channel has been a great way for me to document my life and how it's changing and improving, and yeah, reflecting back on 2 years of marriage to Grant. It's been so fun that you guys got to know me before I was engaged, while I was engaged, and now being married. I just think that's really cool. These have been the best 2 years of my life, and it's just getting better every single day. So I appreciate you guys watching today's video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.